Welcome to English Corner. Learn English through news and stories. In the scorching heat of June, the Middle East faces a tension far more explosive than the desert sun. While Iran inches ever closer to building a nuclear bomb, Israel has decided it can no longer wait. On the 17th of June, the Israeli Defense Forces announced a targeted assassination, the killing of Iran's newly appointed Central Military Commander, Shadmani, who was just 4 days into his position. His predecessor? Eliminated only days earlier. This is no coincidence. This is part of a chillingly precise decapitation strategy aimed at dismantling Iran's nuclear ambition from the top down. In today's episode, we dive into Israel's daring preemptive strike on Iran, what happened, why it matters, and what it means for the future of the Middle East and the world. Segment 1. Israel's 3-layered attack strategy. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment raid. It was a calculated, 3-phase military operation. Air supremacy first. Israel launched attacks on Iran's air defense systems, drone bases, missile sites, and radar installations. This cleared the skies for follow-up strikes. Decapitation. Targeting commanders, not soldiers. Instead of carpet bombing, Israel aimed for elite generals, nuclear scientists, and decision-makers figures like Bagheri and Dissamira. The goal: paralyze Iran's brain, not its limbs. Final objective: total nuclear disablement. Israel's endgame? Not regime change, not full-scale war, but to destroy Iran's nuclear production permanently capabilities. Segment 2. Why now? The nuclear clock is ticking. Intelligence suggests Iran is just weeks or even days away from having weapons-grade uranium. Combine that with years of anti-Israel rhetoric, including calls to wipe Israel off the map, and the threat becomes existential. To Israel, this isn't just strategy, it's survival. Segment 3. The broken shield. Why the NPT can't stop Iran. Let's rewind. In 1968, the world agreed on the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT. Only 5 countries could legally own nukes: the US, Russia, UK, France, and China. All others? Forbidden. But reality told a different story. India, Pakistan, North Korea all acquired nukes outside the treaty. Israel never signed NPT, never confirmed its nuclear arsenal, yet most believe it already had nukes in the 1960s. Iran signed NPT, but secretly built enrichment facilities, violating the agreement. The NPT works only if countries play fair, and Iran, many say, didn't. Segment 4. Iran's long path to the bomb. Before 1979, Iran was Western-friendly and built nuclear plants with international help. But after the Islamic Revolution, the new regime took a hard anti-West, anti-Israel stance. Initially, Ayatollah Khomeini called nukes un-Islamic. But by 1989, Iran quietly restarted its nuclear weapons program, seeing the bomb as a tool of deterrence and regional power. In 2002, dissidents leaked evidence of Iran's secret reactors. The world was shocked. 2015 brought the Iran nuclear deal, JCPOA, a fragile agreement limiting uranium enrichment in exchange for sanction relief. Then came 2018, Mossad's daring heist. Israeli agents stole 500 tons of Iranian nuclear archives from a warehouse near Tehran. Trump's withdrawal. The US exited the JCPOA and reimposed harsh sanctions. Iran's retaliation. Tehran ramped up uranium enrichment with defiance. Segment 5. Just how close is Iran to a bomb? According to the IAEA's February 2024 report, Iran holds 8,294 kilograms of enriched uranium well above the 300 kilograms limit set by the nuclear deal. 274 kilograms of that is enriched to 60%, just a step away from weapons grade. Technically, Iran could reach 90% enrichment in 2-3 months. The agency warned, Iran is the only country producing 60% uranium without declaring a nuclear weapon program. Time is no longer on anyone's side. Segment 6. Deterrence or escalation, the shadow of mutually assured destruction. So, will this strike trigger all-out war? Not necessarily. Some Arab nations quietly support Israel's action, fearing Iran's rise. The US lets Israel act as its proxy, avoiding direct involvement. Yet, Iran may strike back, especially if it knows the locations of Israeli nuclear facilities. This could evolve into a new Cold War-style deterrence, where both sides fear retaliation. Final thoughts. A turning point in history. We may be witnessing the birth of a new era where treaties are ignored and nuclear lines are redrawn. If Israel can stop Iran today, what happens when the next country crosses the line? And will the world be any safer tomorrow? Let me know what you think in the comments. Was Israel justified? Or did it gamble with global stability? Subscribe to stay informed, and we'll see you in the next episode.